Untitled.com.
Greetings, flesh wound horror freaks, and welcome to our Monsters Revenge watch along. I am Flesh Wound Dan, joined by producer Todd.
Good evening.
And Pugs Dread.
Before people start freaking out there.
Namaste. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
And Dan coming in loud and clear. Perfect.
How are you gentlemen doing tonight?
Solid.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. Shout out Jessica, Big T, My Mail, and Punisher Batman in the chat.
What up, N-words? How y'all doing?
So, guys, you will see Todd just dropped a YouTube link, not our link, but a link of this movie that if you want to watch along, should time out pretty well. It is also, just in case you're unaware, it's an extra feature on the Monster Go Home Scream Factory Blu-ray. So that's another option, but there you go. That should keep you pretty well in sync, I think. So several ways to watch this one.
Yes, there is.
So Todd,
And what are we watching?
we are watching Monsters Revenge, which
There we go.
Yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit as we get into it, but hell of a downtime. 15 years later, Monster Go Home was 1966, and this is 1981. So
Big T just asked, I'm just double checking. This was a made-for-TV movie originally.
Yes. It was an NBC film. Supposedly, they were trying to get another series going, but it got squashed because it went up against an airing of Wizard of Oz, which I'll take Monsters.
They didn't do the math.
It's the one. It was the one annual airing a year. So yeah, that was kind of a dumb call. That was back in the day where Wizard of Oz was on once a year. You sat and watched it. Yeah. I, on the other hand, was the one sitting and watching the Munsters. So,
how old were you when this came out?
About 5, and I remember being really annoyed. Eddie was wrong.
He was wrong.
we'll get into that, but yeah, recasting Butch Patrick, and we get another new Marilyn.
I wanted 20-year-old Butch Patrick in the 30 maybe at this point.
I don't know if he could have pulled it off. He's
short enough.
He was going pretty wild at this time, so that would be funny though, just to have. Again, we're going back to like Rob Zombie. We have like the burnout, hard drinking. I
want
Eddie.
I want Eddie to slowly turn into Grandpa and just start dressing as this character whenever he goes to conventions. So everywhere he goes, he's dressed as Eddie.
Hey, he's older than Al Lewis was when he played the role at this point. So I don't know. That might have been interesting casting. I don't think Butch could have pulled it off, though, to be honest. But that would be kind of fun coming full circle, like you said. We were debating, I think, on our last commentary, like which one we saw first. The more I think about it, I think this might have been the first movie I saw.
It was for me because I remember last week Dan skipped over me. So I was waiting till this week to point out this was the first Munsters movie I ever saw.
So he did it again.
Yeah, basically.
Fucking guy.
No.
Fucking guy.
I waited a week.
I think this played pretty often when I was a kid. Like I do remember this being in like repeats fairly often. So I believe it's the first one we saw, and I'm kind of curious, and you can weigh in the chat, like which one's your favorite so far. This one.
Are you asking us right now, or
he said the chat.
Oh,
he doesn't care what we think.
Well, I don't know if we want to at the very end. Maybe we'll.
Okay, at the end, yeah.
But yeah,
Dan doesn't care about us today. Obviously.
Setting.
Oh wow! Slash Home Video. This will be the first Munster movie I ever watched.
Oh really? Like the first movie, or were you familiar with the show?
Well, he said movie, so I'm going to go with that. Correct us if we're wrong.
Yeah.
He didn't say the first Munsters I ever watched. The first Munsters movie.
Yeah, some people, I'm surprised since the Rob Zombie news. I've heard even several fellow podcasters who've said like, yeah, never watched the show, never, just missed out.
See, if it were any other topic, Dan would gatekeep them, but because he's gonna let him go on this one.
I really liked the last one, and I'm curious because I haven't watched this in a while, but I want to say I might like this one more.
The Daily Ghost.
See at the end.
Yeah, I didn't remember there were Munster movies. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't know Munster Go Home was a movie until after the Munsters Revenge, because I love the show, but Munster Go Home, I guess probably because it was a feature, it wasn't heavily in rotation. This one, being a TV movie, became a staple in heavy rotation.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you where I first saw Munster Go Home. I know it was TV somewhere, but I don't. Yeah.
Could have been cable too, because that used to pop up in the early days for me are different than the early days for you. But you know what? I can see like a Stars or something playing this a lot too.
Yeah, I see that. I don't really, and again, I know there's 9-10 years between us. I don't really ever remember that one in like heavy rotation, and I can't remember where I saw it. It wasn't VHS or anything though. I think I did see it on TV. So, yeah, old timers weigh in.
I already did.
All right.
Yeah. So we'll get in. Start getting queued up, guys, just so you're aware. We'll bullshit a few more minutes.
Todd was saying.
Big T said, isn't this the one where Grandpa and Herman cross-dress as waitresses at the diner? We'll have to see. Dan already spoiling. Yes. This one in the movie Class Act always like intermingle in my head. And if you've seen both of them, you'll know why. So on that note, do we want to tell everyone? Well, yeah, we'll tell you what you need to do. So if you have the DVD of this, the Blu-ray, it's on multiple DVD sets.
The YouTube link.
The YouTube link, the Scream Factory Blu-ray. Either one, get it all set up, played, pause, all the way at 0. We're going to do the countdown. 3, 2, 1, play. When I say play, what are you going to do?
Molest the button that says play.
Hit play. Okay, so I'm going to give everyone a minute to get ready. Ben Grimm's got the DVD. Perfect.
Nice.
So once again, I'll post the link one more time. If anyone doesn't, someone posted on YouTube, so there's the link. So we'll just give them a minute to get ready.
Go ahead.
I was just saying I'm excited to watch this one, but what were we going to see?
Me too.
I'm very excited to watch this. I was going to say, if you're catching this later on, not live, as Ty kind of touched upon, that DVD set for the movies, I think, is still in Walmart like right now. So, yeah. Won't cost you an arm and a leg to own the Munsters movies.
Yeah. All right. Why are we off now?
Are we off?
No, like we're like we're not gelling well today. I don't know.
Too much recording, too much heat. Man,
I don't know. Well, let's just start the movie. Yeah, that'll focus us. I don't know what's going on.
All right.
Are we ready?
Yeah, see what I'm saying? All right.
Now I do.
I'm waiting for you. Go.
All right, everyone ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, play.
This is our secret.
There we go.
And we see space, and the old school Universal logo is about to pop up now.
That was the first Universal Studios logo I remember.
An MCA company. Got my jam going. And it's in color again. Ben Grimm, and got the Munsters Christmas movie in Dollar Tree. Nice. Monte Carlo. You know what? We should get those. I want that on a shirt. Is that a shirt? The family portrait of the Munsters?
Didn't Supreme used to wear that one all the time?
With the frame? No.
Oh.
No, I want like that one in particular. I think that was pretty cool.
The look of this one was always just fun. I mean, the Wax Museum and Bed of nails.
Looks comfortable. All right, this Maryland's hot.
I was gonna say at least we got to attractive Marilyn again.
Oh, Eddie is wrong.
I didn't know Bud Bundy was playing. Am I wrong? Does he not remind you of David Faustino?
Let's take another look.
He might have. Yeah, he might have been like a few years. Wouldn't quite pan out. Yeah, more than a few, I guess.
Ben Grimm, this movie came to theaters? ? No, it was a TV movie, but I'm sure it's played in like revival theaters and stuff.
I was late.
This looks like the walking museum at like Monsterpalooza.
I've never done that.
Really? It's fucking great.
That's what I've heard.
It's quick too.
I heard walking and didn't want to. No, I've never been to Monsterpalooza.
You've never been?
No.
Bruh. You gotta change that.
Monster.
It's too fucking crowded now, but
that's why. We'll get a booth
Monsterpalooza
and go.
is pretty good too. Oh, right.
I think this one's like an even better Halloween watch in a weird way.
Yeah, I could say that. I don't know. It's the Wax Museum that the setting just works.
Yeah. So Pugs, as we'll see a little bit, Bob Hastings. Do you recognize that name? I'm sure you probably.
I recognize the name.
Okay.
Want to go into detail why you brought him up?
Pugs, you want to read that for us?
Slash home video. I may not have seen these, but this 70s television production value is familiar and nice. It's a warm blanket for sure. Big T, I believe in the next movie, Ben Stiller's wife plays Marilyn. Oh.
She got to play 2 television icons.
We haven't pointed
She was
it
in the
out.
Brady Bunch also. That's right.
Yeah.
You're saying?
And she also said one of the greatest lines in all of motion picture history in The Craft.
Oh, she sure fucking did. Dan, what was the line?
Did you notice Yvonne DiCarlo looking a little more?
Dan?
Looking a little older?
No, looking a little more thick is what I was going to say.
You mean yummy? Yeah.
Not bad necessarily, but yeah, Lily's.
And Grandpa
thick.
looks a little thinner. Go figure.
No.
All the way he lost, she found.
I was going to say he actually looks a little. Al Lewis, though, shit, didn't he live to be like 95, 96? He was very old.
Igor looks like Stephen Frost, my mail says.
First,
sorry.
it's all right.
Uh-oh, tourists.
I don't think K.C. Martell is doing a bad job as Eddie in this. I mean,
I don't think he is either.
No.
He's probably the second best Eddie. I don't know. Wait. The Munsters today. Yeah, we're going to watch the Munsters today and give our opinion on that one.
I mean, I'll put it this way. I wouldn't exactly say that he's a worse actor than Butch Patrick, you know?
Oh, Ben Grimm. Yvonne DiCarlo's thicker in the right spots, just like Bailey last night. That's pretty funny. EO Sky now. Fuck yeah.
EO Sky. I still don't like Marilyn as much in this one, though, but at least she's blonde.
Right? Well, the other one's blonde on the DVD color, we noticed.
Yeah. If you recognize K.C. Martell, though, he had some other iconic stuff. Amityville Horror, E.T. You know, he had a...
Sean McManus. Is Sherry Moon in this one? Her performance is just going to be like that mannequin there, so kind of. I like when he does that. The little gasping laugh that he does. It's fucking awesome.
Did they ever do, like, Munsters animatronics at all? Like, the big ones for Halloween? I don't ever remember
I've never seen any. You're muted, Todd. The Raquel Welch? Fuck yeah, Gilman. Being a robot. It's rad.
This is impressive production values for a TV movie.
That kind of goes okay.
Oh, someone drew a line in the sand. Holiday styles. Addams Family greater than the Munsters.
It's hard for me to pick because they
Yeah,
were both important for me.
I don't think there's a wrong answer. It's just to each their own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Munsters over Addams Family, but I love them both.
I've said it like this: Munsters TV show over Addams Family, Addams Family movies over Munster movies.
I would have said that too, but revisiting them makes me kind of question that a little bit.
Overall, because there's some other the first two Munster movies, even the first three. You know what? Maybe we should
at the end of this.
Answer. Yeah,
maybe that last Addams Family though was probably worse than any.
The third one. The third. Yeah.
It'd be a battle
animated
between,
one.
No. The Tim Curry, Daryl Hannah live action. Oh. I'm not talking animated right now.
The TV one.
No.
Or was it straight to video?
It was straight to video. I remember when they announced it, and I thought, "Oh, Tim Curry, Daryl Hannah, that should be really good," and it was not at all.
Really? I agree with Todd. Addams Family films are great.
Yeah,
I don't agree with that. Daryl Hannah's the wrong fucking color hair.
Yeah, I don't know. I still could kind of see it.
She will forever be medicine.
Yep. And Sean says, we don't count the third one, Dan.
I don't know. It'd be an interesting battle as far as the worst of the worst, the third Addams Family versus Munsters Scary Christmas. I'm not sure which way I'd go on those.
Or technically the last Munsters one is the Munsters 2022.
Yeah. Well,
Slasher home video values is a mandatory post-Halloween watch to transition into Turkey Day. I like that tradition, man. That's a good one.
Makes sense. You can watch the first one for Halloween, and then you got there you go.
And I should say later tonight, check me out on Slasher Home Video's channel, 11 Eastern.
Cool. Big T, is there a new Addams Family show coming to Netflix?
Yes. Wednesday. Yeah.
Not Wednesday, but the show is called Wednesday.
Yeah. No, I'm interested. I've not looked anything up as far as news on that. I assume the family's going to be in it. Have they been cast?
Well, I've never heard this. My mail says, is Spot really Cthulhu? I was like, it was just a dragon.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking hard.
And there's
Dan, you're just going to need to go Google that. That news is all creeped out like over a period of time.
Yeah, I haven't looked, so I know it's focused on her. So
it's not Child Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Christina Ricci. Yeah, right? Or are we thinking of something different?
That's Morticia.
Yeah, Jenna Ortega.
We've had this conversation multiple times. Jenny Ortega is older Wednesday.
But not much older. It's like late teens, early 20s.
Versus like 10s.
I like her. I don't know.
Don't prejudge, Dan. We'll watch it.
That's what he does. Come on.
Sometimes you're right, though. I was going to say Bob Hastings here is cousin Phantom, I believe they call him. Police Chief Gordon's voice in the Batman animated series. And also voiced the Raven in the original Munsters TV series. And
he did some other voices on Batman too, but
Mask of the Phantasm and
so fucking good. Okay. So the Phantom, the makeup is perfect, except the nose. The nose bothers me. It should be a little more smooshed. It shouldn't be there, but I'm gonna allow it.
There's a lot of Lon Chaney callbacks in this movie, I remember.
I would like a movie where it's Herman's bachelor party. Actually, maybe I wouldn't, because maybe that's what Rob Zombie's gonna do.
Well,
But like Herman and Grandpa in the bachelor party with like Tom Hanks, it'd be fucking awesome.
I get where Big T's going with this, but that's the last thing I want.
Big T, Johnny Depp would make a kick-ass Gomez Addams. I agree. Happen to agree.
Yeah, I mean, he could do it. I don't know. Like, I haven't seen that charisma out of him recently.
Whenever he wants to show up, though, it's up to him.
I don't know if Amber sucked too much of the soul out of him.
Ooh, Amber can play Spot. Nah, she can play Marilyn or Lily. She's hot. Deb just needs to know how to check a bitch. That's all.
I know the original makeup artists, Carl Silvera and Abe Haberman, were brought back for this.
Slasher home video. Clancy Brown would make a good Herman. You're fucking right.
You know who politicked for it? I'm sure you remember this. Kevin Nash.
I do not remember that, but I can see him wanting to. Oh, you know what? He would actually. He's funny enough. I think he could pull it off. I
was even watching the Rob Zombie trailer recently. I'm like, yeah, I think he possibly could do it. And I'm not just saying this as a wrestling fan. I could see him having the charisma to pull Herman off.
Especially if he wants to. Because he's also another one, like, he's not going to work harder than he has to. But, like, if he wants to, I let him try. Yeah. Audition at least. Get it on tape.
Yeah, because Jeff Daniel Phil, in that trailer, he's not doing it for me. I hope I'm wrong, but...
Also, we get to see Herman go too sweet. That'd be fucking rad.
Herman blows his quad out.
It's the
quad is talking, yet he's muted again.
No, he's not.
I'm just gonna dub him. Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah. Dude,
I might dub him anyways, Godzilla style for Kruger.
How funny would it be though? Instead of the wolf pack, it's the werewolf pack.
You'd have to put in an homage there for
They need to make that wrestling episode a whole fucking movie so we can get this going. Jackknife Sherry Moon through a bed / film video says.
Yeah, Bischoff's like playing a nosy neighbor.
That's how he Ben Grimm. Kevin Nash was great in Magic Mike XXL. Lots of charisma.
Can't say I watched it, but I heard a lot of people say he was great in that.
I've seen the first one.
He's good. I mean, he's a good comedic actor. You're just limited. I mean, you're 7 foot tall. You know, it's only so many roles.
So many roles. Yeah, you can't play the leading man. Even in an action movie, you stand out.
Yeah.
We were talking about Kevin Nash playing Herman and making the werewolf pack.
Okay.
We were also going to Godzilla W there, but we didn't get to it.
I like you said we. Slash home video. He was good in Longest Yard too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that is 100%. 100%. Pugs' favorite Stone Cold Steve Austin performances in The Longest Yard.
He has some great verbiage.
When
almost good as Mrs. Stiller in The Craft. What was that line again, Dan?
I don't remember. If you check out the Click This podcast, there's a whole episode where Kevin Nash talks about the movies and TV roles he did. I forgot he and Goldberg were on the new Love Boat. It's like,
you know what I just found, Dan? Because I've been doing my Seagal, watching all the Seagal films. I'm up to the shitty straight-to-video ones. The only theatrical one I think I have left is Half Past Dead. So I got Ticker. But I found the infamous Saturday Night Live episode with Steven Seagal, Michael Bolt musical guest. That's supposed to be
legendary.
How bad it is. So...
Yeah, it's funny watching the cast members talk about it. It's just like he just sit there and no sell like everything. He was just impossible to work with. It surprises me too. I don't remember what. Do you know what year that was offhand? Because I think his career was on a downturn at that point.
No, I think this is in an earlier part. This is like I think he was promoting Under Siege.
I think Will Sasso wasn't on, or no,
no,
I'm
wrong
thinking
show.
Mad
First
TV.
off,
Yeah, never mind. My bad. I thought it was a later.
I'm looking up the date right now. I have it.
See, nowadays the cops will just shoot Herman.
Season 16. Okay, hold on.
What do you want me to do?
1981 cops.
They were a lot more patient back then. Fuck this table. Oh, they should do that one, that one Creature from the Black Lagoon. He's like, fuck this, fuck that, fuck this thing. The video. They should do that with this.
Dan, it was.
Oh shit. Get him.
Get the tables.
Can he breathe? Is that getting old now?
What's up, What's up, Christian, Mikey, in the chat? Nice to see you guys.
Uh-oh. Sean McManus says Jean-Claude Van Damme over Seagal any day. When is that episode happening?
Probably after Halloween at this point, but yeah, we do need to do that.
I will say Van Damme is more believable than Steven Seagal, but nothing is more funny than watching a Steven Seagal movie and watching the camera all of a sudden speed up and they go back. It's like you're watching a little Munsters segment. There you go. We brought it all back together.
You're not quite there yet, but the stunt double, there's one movie, a couple actually, where the stunt double is so obvious whenever they're having him do any kind of athletic,
like a stunt
move.
cock in
like he'll turn
Orgasmo?
he'll turn to throw a kick, and all of a sudden it's like a 28-year-old man in a wig, and it's hilarious.
Well, it's obviously, I'm just gonna guess it's someone he picked.
Yeah.
All right, Dan. It was April 20th, 99. Definitely not in a down. Wait, hold on. 91. I'm sorry.
91. Okay, yeah. 99 was a downturn.
Yeah, no. He was either promoting Out to Justice or Under Siege.
Out for Justice, yeah, or Out for Justice probably. Which is one of his best. Out for Justice is good.
Well, we should probably talk about Munsters. I just was saying the dates.
Yeah, even though Yvonne DiCarlo is a little older, still fucking banging.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A little more titty showing in this one. We're in the 80s now.
Well, they were getting a little bigger.
Yeah.
Thanks, Zod.
And Grandpa's a little smaller. You know, there's all this Will Sasso talk in the chat now because Mad TV.
Yeah, because he did the Seagal parody. Yeah, that's why I forgot.
But you remember the titty spot on WCW with Mad TV?
Oh,
yes. Bret Hart?
Yes. Will Sasso was into it, for a celebrity.
He was doing his Austin impression, and the black chick from Mad TV. I can't remember her name. She was funny.
Deborah something.
Yeah, but when she went to hit him with the chair, her top, she went up and her titties. Sure, it's not on the network, but
no,
I'm cool with not seeing that. But that's funny.
It was funny at the time.
Herman and this guy's afraid Herman's gonna make him his bitch right now.
That's fucking Charlie from Rob Zombie's Halloween. The early days. The Chucker. Joe Grizzly, not Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie's Dale's Rejects. Jesus. Those blood like vampire jokes, I still find funny. I don't give a fuck how dad jokey they are.
The one thing I'm telling you that I think will come out of Monsters, Rob Zombie's Monsters, I think Roebuck is going to be the highlight.
Oh yeah.
Again, we've only seen the trailer, but that's like the one that I really think he got it right.
From the trailers, he's the only one who got it right.
Yeah.
Slash your own video. That Brett Mad TV thing was crazy when it aired. It was the talk of the school bus that Monday. I'm breaking out, you pig. Fucking give me your arm.
That's
Of course he goes for the gun.
He's
That's-
lucky.
Joe Grizzly, bitch.
He's lucky that's not the gin in jail there. We know how that ended. I'm still rooting for the new movie. I hope it's good.
Oh, I do too. I just don't care if it's not because my heart's not in it. But I want to like it. I hope to like it.
I really want to like it. I know we were harsh in our trailer reaction because, I mean, it is what it is, but I really hope that it delivers.
And again, I'm one who likes all the Munsters original run, even the movies. I like the Munsters today. Here Come the Munsters. Even some parts of the Christmas one. That's my least favorite. Even then, I don't hate it. I'll still throw it on for a Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I've watched some trailers where I was like, and it ended up being a really good movie. So, still hoping.
I'm not hoping, so I think that's better. I'm just like, it looks like crap. So if I watch it and it's not, but we all know I do like crap. So
Look at that. Herman being a good American, taking all the guns. There's a certain side of the country that hates this motherfucker right now.
as long as it's not all the assault rifles.
Are you trading on me? How dare you?
Oh, that was a bad shot there.
What, his makeup?
Yeah, I was gonna say they got it.
They are in the bright day, dude.
Yeah.
They caught that right. You need to pull that collar up a little bit.
Yeah. Well, this is back in the day where they didn't just CG fix everything. I
Yeah.
noticed so many little things now in movies, like watching them on my big screen too. I'm like, how did I not notice that? So, but it's unless you notice it at the theater, you're kind of asked out. Like you would have never noticed that on TV back in through your CRT TV.
What?
I think we have one more, right? Stupid fuck. Dude, that's like that Austin Powers gag where he almost killed me when I first saw it. When he gets stuck in the hallway with that little go-kart thing. It's so dumb, but I literally tasted vomit in my mouth from laughing so hard and crying.
It's just he's so irreplaceable.
Well, you could say the same thing about Al Lewis, and I think Roebuck will do okay. But yeah,
yeah. Well, there's been other grandpas I've liked too, but yeah. So I think him, it's less of a surprise. But I mean, unless he was just going to do a Fred Gwynn impression, it's hard.
yeah.
Which is what the successful Hermans after have basically done.
I would
It's
allow
hard
it.
to
That's
replace
that you
it.
should do that. Like,
Yeah.
there's no need to make that your own. It's his.
Yeah. It's not like the Addams Family. This is the biggest difference. The Addams Family TV show comes from a source material. That source material can be interpreted any way you want. It's from the comic strip. Whereas the Munsters, Herman Munster was created by one person in the role you know today, and that's Fred Gwynn. I think that's the big difference between the people accepting the Addams Family switch easier than the Munsters switch, because he is so defined. Because for whoever it is, their Addams Family, it's one of two things. Like I think of John Astin, and others think of Raul Julia when they think of that role. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely. Raul Julia was so good that for an entire generation, that's Gomez for sure.
Is that the Hollywood newsstand? What's it called?
I was about to say, I love seeing the old like footage at the time.
Yeah.
Well, when that movie happened, Sean, Munsters, There Goes the Neighborhood, I hope it's a different director.
It's going to do so well. I wouldn't be shocked if the next announcement is like a Netflix TV series.
That wouldn't shock me either.
Can we just do it? Well, no, I don't want to say that. I was going to say a separate cast. I don't want to say Resident Evil style because that show is a piece of shit. There's my review.
I believe it. Oh, fuck yeah. Look at Baby Jane up there.
Because I'm trying to figure out.
Mr.
Because
Gable.
this is obviously LA somewhere. Hold on. Let's see if I can figure it out.
We gotta remember to talk. We can't just watch the movie.
Yeah,
I know it's the good part. The good part's coming.
Well, I'm actually doing some producing stuff, so
You know, I cannot remember without looking it up who played Grandpa in the last one. I don't think, maybe it wasn't a name. Let's see.
There are a couple of them. They were like recognizable people. And Here Come the Monsters, or the other one.
In the last film,
the Sam McMurray one.
Yeah,
I'm checking.
I mean, like Edward Herrmann was okay. Like again, it's hard to replace Fred Gwynn, but he wasn't a bad choice.
And he did a Fred Gwynn impression, basically.
I don't know why, but this just reminded me. My buddy, he entered a tattoo contest, and it was the Frankenstein theme contest, and he was so mad that he got second place because he lost to a Herman Munster instead of an actual, Frankenstein. He went full Karen, made a big old deal about it.
I mean, Frankenstein's monster. It should be, yeah. There are differences.
All right, it was the Universal News Agency was that newsstand, and the theater, the Chamber of Horrors, is now the Sound Nightclub, and I'm pretty sure if you saw the front of it, Plugs, you know it. It's like all black.
Yeah, I know where that is.
There you go. That was the Chamber of Horrors.
Oh, fine. Well, the L.A. Hollywood Museum, still kind of looks like this. I remember the first time I went downstairs, and it's the set of Silence of the Lambs. I lost my shit. I was like, and I didn't know you weren't allowed to take photos. I was fucking snapping away. No one told me not to.
How does anyone even enforce that now?
You got me? But I told a friend of mine, and they went, and they were told, "Hey, no photos." I'm like, really? I had no idea.
Well, I guess Museum of Death is the same way.
I wish I
took photos too, but
I know, but you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Well, they actually had cameras, though. I believe I did see a camera.
Plugs knows people.
I had an in, yeah. And I did some free fucking work for them. I was like, when people were asking questions and no one was around, I got the answers.
I just wanted a video. Like I wasn't gonna post it on YouTube or anything. I'd like to relive that tour.
Well, you got to buy those Ray Bland glasses and just record it.
Yeah.
We'll try the one in New Orleans. Maybe they'll be a little more lenient.
I may go check out New Orleans, but it makes sense why they don't do it. I get it. You don't want the whole tour on YouTube, but Sid Caesar as Diablo here.
I know. Now we're watching.
Yeah.
Who was in Here Come the Monsters? Yeah. Which one did you ask?
Edward Herman was
Robert Morse was Grandpa in Here Come the Monsters.
okay. Yeah, also tough to replace. I think Veronica Hamill was fine. Yeah. Fred Gwynne's the hardest, though. That's just, I feel you're always going to be second place.
Yeah.
Chewing up the scenery here.
Dude, his facial expressions are so good.
Yeah.
I was gonna say his facials are so good. That's a little different.
That's the other Munsters movie we're doing on Patreon.
Are we watching along with that too?
Yeah, we're going to watch along with everything.
Okay.
We technically already should have done the mini Munsters, but we'll probably roll that into the Munsters today.
Sid Caesar was also another one, lived to a ripe old age of 91. Lost him in 2014. I think I probably asked on the last show which cast members have you met from Munsters? Not counting the Rob Zombie film, obviously.
Oh yeah, I had run-ins. How about that? No, just Eddie.
Al Lewis and Eddie.
Al Lewis was fun. Butch Patrick was fine. I mean,
he was pimping out his TV show when I met him, so he was very friendly.
Yeah.
And
he wasn't unfriendly. I don't want to imply that. He just was kind of like, I think he'd been partying and wasn't totally engaged. His wife was, though.
You got to remember, like, these are people too. Sometimes they have a bad day.
Yeah.
No,
I've seen
my one time you have to be perfect.
I have a friend,
the American in you,
that had, and I told him, I was like, it's your fault. Robert Englund was eating in the bar and watching some sports thing. I don't remember what, but he went up to him while he was eating, and then he was a little bit cold to him, and I was like, dude,
he's eating.
Poor forms. He's eating. He's talking to somebody. Like, it's poor form. But he insisted, no, he's a fucking asshole. And I was like, no, he's not. He's actually. I've never had a bad experience with Robert Englund ever.
Like,
just
in
make
that.
sure.
Go ahead.
I would just say, just make sure he gets his refrigerator. But
there you go.
Patreon story, the next post show.
If you come across a scenario where they're doing stuff, if you want to say hi, just say hi, but don't expect anything more than that. They're busy.
Yes, Todd teased that if you want a funny one, patreon.com/fleshwoundfeatures. I don't know if we can play, but yeah.
I don't have the clip anymore, but I can sell it.
Okay.
Look at Grandpa looking at the real doll, Raquel Welch style.
Oh, Big T, Butch Patrick did nothing but hit on my mom and sister.
Who was a minor at the time.
Well, that's not cool.
But did she show her ID? Like, how minor are we talking about?
Well, Sean asks, rudest celebrity I've met. Believe it or not, considering I started to go to conventions like late 94, 95 roughly, so I've met quite a few. I've only had a handful of truly terrible experiences because, again, I don't take it personally. Some people aren't that talkative. I don't shit on him for that.
Ooh,
Joe Beth
that's
Williams,
terrible.
in my opinion, was a fucking bitch. Kate Mulgrew, fucking bitch.
Am I shocked they're all women?
Not all women. There's a couple stories I can't tell, honestly. Like
With women. Oh, hold on real
for
quick.
legal
Vicky,
reasons, but
she was 12. Laughed my ass off. Yeah, that's bad.
pretty bad.
Sure that wasn't Roman Polanski? Daily Ghost said.
Ben, rudest I met was Lee Turgeson, but I met him in the line at the Burger King. Did you bring up Weird Science, the TV show? I'm just gonna say, if you started off with that might have been an issue. Did you say what's up, Chet? The lesser Chet.
I think Pugs, you might have my favorite with Andrew Benarski, where you tried to give him the thumb and he wouldn't do it back to you.
Oh, but he was also being a fucking bully to some retard.
Yeah.
No, my bad. He's an asshole. Fuck that guy. But no, I did this and he didn't do it back. But
that's not cool. I mean,
he's not cool. He's not a good person.
There's the hashtag Me Too vet that I can't say the name, but like you will. I cannot imagine that's not going to come out. And when it does, then I think I can talk about it. But not an asshole though. Like I can't say like interactions. The person is like super nice.
The one person I did not like or did not enjoy meeting that I don't remember his name, but he's from Freddy vs. Jason and A Christmas Story. He's the skinnier one that's a bully. The redheaded guy. Fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah, Zach Ward.
Yeah. Fuck that dude. He's
I've heard that.
Shitty.
At a convention, or did you just meet him?
It was a signing for the Never Sleep Again documentary, and everyone was there at it was
Dark Delicacies,
but it was the other one. It's no longer there. That comic store.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they held it there, and he just fucking left, and we're like, oh, are you going to come back? Or he's like, nah, I'm just done with this. Well, before you go, can you we're walking in front of all these fans. You want to just sign something real quick? He just was rude. The tone was rude. That's what got me. Because you could say no. I get it. That's but the tone. I'm like, oh, you can go fuck yourself. Hope you crash on my way home, asshole.
I know you're not afraid to be rude.
No, not at all.
I think you mean to say he's not afraid to be right.
Yeah.
I love your Sean Clark. Was that Dark Delicacies where you had the poster? I don't remember what you were getting signed. But you got to the end, it was Sean Clark. Didn't you just tell him no thanks and you pulled it away?
No, I didn't fucking address him at all. I just pulled my thing away, and a friend of mine, she's like, oh, he's not having him sign, he's skipping. And Sean Clark goes, oh, he probably thinks I suck. And I was like, I do. He never looked up though, because it was a sitting down thing. Yeah. We had a couple run-ins. I don't know if he still if we still have beef, but on my side, I just don't. Fuck him.
You just hate him. That's okay.
So Dan, is that all of them? You still haven't mentioned what should be your number one.
You got mugged.
Joe Beth Williams was definitely nasty. The other Kate Mulgrew, part of hers now, I will say, she started it was a Star Trek convention, and she started going into, I can't remember what her husband ran for or whatever. She went into a political thing that had nothing to do with Star, and she just kept, and people actually started, I think somebody actually yelled out, shut the fuck up. And then she started to go into bitch mode, and yeah.
Why'd you yell at Dan? Well, Dan,
Savini was always nice, so he's not a dick in my experience.
We've been pushing you towards it, and you haven't said it, but you know what? It must be because he was right, and that was Virgil.
Oh, yeah. Well, Virgil's more of a scammer. I don't know if I would say
he's like, I don't call him a celebrity.
He mugged you, dude. You full blown said he mugged you, and that's fucking hilarious.
He did basically mug me.
Oh well. Okay, we got to ask what year this is, but go ahead.
Sean McManus, were you guys ever disappointed when you met someone you couldn't wait to meet? I met Shawn Michaels and was very rude to me.
What
What
year,
year?
Shawn Michaels?
Yeah.
The one thing, like I said, if somebody is eating, leave them the fuck alone. I will stand up for the celebrities in those cases.
I agree.
There was that a clip.
2008.
Oh,
He was a born again. He's still coming around.
Were you wearing your Hail
Yeah.
Satan shirt?
he's not a.
Big T. Triple H was a huge letdown.
Oh,
Who
I'm surprised because he kind of knows you have to be nice. You know, he's the company guy, so they're usually cool. Shawn Michaels was never like I met him like 3 times, and it was always just so quick. Like I couldn't really judge it anyways. It was like a sign, hello, goodbye sort of thing.
You should show off that stuff you got signed, Dan. Go grab the Playgirl. There we go. I fucked it up. Act like you wouldn't have that signed, Dan. You'd totally do it.
There were dudes
Fuck,
getting
I'll do
it signed at the last. I think it was Days of the Dead, and there were a ton of dudes coming up with that, which was hilarious. I've got like 2 figures. I did get the hat signed. I do have a signed Shawn Michaels hat.
You guys, I would ask. I would have no problem having him sign a fucking Playgirl. You guys know what I had? What's his ass? Henry Rollins sign on a fucking little card. The tattoo he has on his chest in Sons of Anarchy season 2. Slash home video. Some people too might just be having bad days. I could see myself doing some stuff that would make people hate me in those situations. Absolutely.
And the thing that sucks though is for them, it's like just meeting another person, and for some of you guys, it's like I'm meeting my hero.
He's a big deal. Yeah.
And even if they try to remember that, there's still those days that you're gonna fucking not want to deal with people. Like, you know, some days I'm a shithead to Dan.
Most days that end in Y. You know, another one, and I understand why he'd have some bitterness. I'm not gonna say a dick though, but little cranky John Russo. I have seen him be a little short, but I love John Russo. I'm not shit talking him, but that's another one that I can kind of remember. Gary Busey, but he's more crazy. Like I can call him a dick. That's brain damage. Like I don't think I could call him a dick. Jake Busey's a piece of shit. I will say that because I don't think he has the head. Jake Busey is a fucking asshole motherfucker.
Wow.
Maybe you were just his Haley Joel Osment.
It's fun. I'll tell you guys, like if you go to a convention, go to the bar if you can like strike up a conversation with like handlers, even agents in some cases that are drinking enough will start saying stuff that, you know, they probably shouldn't say.
I'm thankful though. I haven't really been disappointed by too many people.
Yeah.
But I don't really care. Like I'll tell somebody to go fuck off.
Yeah, you were like, no, thank you, and leave. You want to be a dick? I'm out. Dan would never do that.
Yeah,
you got to do it, Dan. You got to be like, nah, I changed.
Sorry, I was watching the movie again. What did you say there? My bad.
No, but just returning the favor about being rude, because like I haven't really been disappointed by like too many people, but I will also not. I'm not afraid to tell them like you suck.
I'll be honest. I didn't say it like right to her face, but I did use the C bomb so that Joe Beth could hear.
All right.
So
I do that like not really anymore, but like it's markets or stores when they're being an asshole. Okay, bitch, thanks.
They want to know if you met
a lot. If I snap, I tend to get really fucking nasty. But that
RS comes out.
Sean, have I ever met Jake Lloyd? You mean the Star Wars kid? He was at one. I didn't meet him, but I think he was like in jail. I believe for a long time. Yeah.
Ben Grimm. met Edward Furlong at a con. He showed up 2
Oh.
hours late and was obviously trashed before noon. Had to help spell buddies forever. Yeah,
Furlong's a piece. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot that one. Yeah, Furlong.
He just got new teeth.
I mean, he has other issues. Like, he shouldn't even be doing shit like that.
Yeah.
I want to say they said he's 2 years sober now.
Yeah. It's. I don't know, Todd. Maybe.
Well, he got his teeth.
No.
He doesn't have that diamond mouth anymore.
I'd like to see the same comeback story for Monica Keena. I don't know if those two are even still together now.
I don't think they are.
Good for her.
I thought she'd been cleaned up for a while.
It could have been. I mean, some of those photos now might be like 4 or 5 years old. So, yeah. It always seemed like that was the next sad Hollywood story waiting to happen.
Well, you know why Eddie cleaned up? Because he doesn't have his drinking buddy anymore. He got locked up.
Don't make me sad, Todd. This is
Ron Jeremy's in prison and Edward Furlong sober. What the fuck is going on here?
The world doesn't make sense anymore. You could have snuck Ron Jeremy in a Munsters movie as the Wolfman. He was pals with Al Lewis. They could have hooked it up.
They've double teamed the girl before him. I guarantee it. You know I play Grandpa Munsters, right? I'm aware.
Ron, she's gonna be really disappointed when I take my pants off.
Man, now I want a fucking pizza.
And this is
there it is.
So, Dan, is this funny? I know you're not a fan of the comedians in dresses gimmick. Does this
not a private school, Todd?
Okay, well, I was gonna say on a scale of Bugs Bunny to Big Mama's house, where does this lie?
Oh, so many of those. But I get it. He's very popular. I don't get Tyler Perry. I don't think he's funny. It's the same gag. I don't know. But again, it's just not for me. I don't get it. Like, I'll tell you, dude, like, there's real estate that guy owns out here in like Atlanta, the outskirts is insane.
Yeah.
Like,
he knows how and who to market to. That dude found a niche. And he does a lot of good charity work too, so I'm not gonna try not to talk shit on him.
Oh yeah, great guy. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. It's not funny to me in the least. But
there are moments. Ron Jeremy as a one tentacle Cthulhu, Billy Bean.
that would work.
Sean McManus, Tony Todd. You ever met him? I have. Okay.
Yeah, he's cool. Yeah. He does no-show a lot of stuff, but he's a cool guy, fun to meet.
Just playing father.
Yeah.
Ben Grimm says Medea is this generation's Ernest.
No. See,
Dan's going to disagree because he liked Ernest, so it cannot compare it to.
Well, I was never a huge. I'll tell you, the Ernest for me is just Ernest Scared Stupid. Like,
and how is that not on that list?
I was just gonna say.
I don't know. I at least get some laughs. We did with Jay the Stingray. We did a commentary for, I think it was the last one or the second to last one, where Ernest goes to Africa.
Oh God!
And
all those.
It's actually pretty funny. There's a lot of like shit that would not fly now. I wouldn't call it a good movie, but it made me laugh. Unlike
all those post Disney ones are bad movies, but bad movies in all the right ways.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
I'll tell you. Oh, go for it. Sorry.
I'm really impressed by Herman's tits here. Just we're clear.
Dan likes them gingers. There you go, Dan.
Imagine like if you were doing an R-rated version and Eddie Murphy tries to pick up Grandpa.
You could have went with Hugh Grant too.
There you go.
Or no, maybe Hugh Grant's picking up Herman.
You could have Edward Furlong as grandpa without the teeth. Nice little gum job for Hugh Grant.
You charge more.
You know what's funny? Even with him like drugged out to the max, he never became like that skeleton.
Fuck
yeah. Oh man, imagine a Police Academy crossover. It's this black guy making the weird noises. Whoop, whoop, whoop. How is that not hot?
I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten that Police Academy remake, but I don't know, like modern times, if they'd have some issues getting it done.
The police aren't. They don't have a big fan base at the moment.
that's the reason, Dan.
People go out and see the movie. I think it'd do well.
Do you not remember they like damn near canceled Paw Patrol, motherfucker? They're not he wasn't the cop anymore after that shit went down. They're like spaceman and shit.
That was so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know. My kid, they made the show better for the kid.
Okay.
Had to buy a whole new different thing of toys. Now it's a whole thing. Now they switch them every so often. Sons of bitches. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is kind of like Police Academy. And there we go. That's another one that got axed because of everything. Reno 911 was the Police Academy remake.
That'll be as close as you get.
Yeah, that close as you get.
Slash Home Video said Super Troopers. That's a good.
That is. Todd, I do love some Paw Patrol.
I tried with Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's not a bad show, but it wasn't clicking for me.
I watched it the first episode when it premiered, and I did not like it. It wasn't till like 2 years ago. I watched it during quarantine, and like once like you get past the first couple episodes, it really finds its groove.
Yeah.
Although Pugs will probably never watch it because it's got Jordan Peele's wife.
I'm good. I didn't like the first episode that I saw, and I didn't care to fucking follow through.
And then
to this day, I don't care.
She does disappear around the time she got peeled.
Figures. Probably had little black eyes.
No, there was something weird because she like made it like they didn't want her back. Like, so I don't know what happened.
Fuck her.
Standing up for Herman's honor there.
Ooh, Ben Grimm pointed out Brooklyn Nine-Nine has good Halloween episodes. Yes, they do.
I heard that, and I did watch those. I mean, I'm never gonna probably go back and watch the whole run, but I will say it is nice to see the old school Halloween episodes. They could do all sorts of cool celebrity cameos with this premise.
Oh, watch it.
Hashtag me too. Cancel Herman.
It's Herman Weinstein. We will be covering that new movie, that new propaganda hit piece coming out soon to theaters.
Oh shit! That's down. That's like 2 blocks away from the Egyptian Theater. I think I can't read the pizza place.
Well, no, this is the place I told you. That was.
Then it's a little further down. Then yeah.
Kevin Spacey is grandpa.
Again, man is a terrible human being, but fantastic fucking actor.
Poor fucking Eddie's gonna need a lot of therapy.
I lost interest in Kevin Spacey right around the time of Superman Returns.
He was the best part in that film. How fucking dare you, Todd?
He was no Gene Hackman.
Is really anybody a Gene Hackman though?
That's my point.
But he was a good Lex Luthor. But
he is the second best Lex Luthor. I'll give him that. Because the third one, Jesus Christ. Talk about miscasting. If they had like superhero movies, he'd fucking hate that.
I thought it was brilliant. A brilliant modern day take.
Hold on, let's ask Dan. Dan, do you know who the current Lex Luthor is?
The last Lex Luthor I am aware of was what's his name?
Clancy Brown.
No,
he is though.
Smallville guy.
Oh, Mike. Not Mike. He's got
His interviewed him.
Oh,
actually.
yeah.
the interview. Michael Barry. He's also the voice of the Flash. Michael Bowman.
Yeah, he was in Sorority Boys. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. No, do you know who well, I don't know if he's still the current.
He doesn't know either. Yes,
I have no
Eisenberg.
idea. God, like
Rosenbaum.
Tell him.
Michael Rosenbaum. There you go. I couldn't come up with that.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh, that's the last one? I know he played it, but
he got it off of the social media movie, the Facebook movie.
Yeah,
Social Network.
Social Network. Thank you.
He was fucking terrible. I remember.
I don't think he was.
I didn't.
I'm with you, Dan.
He was going for something, and he didn't get a chance to fucking flesh it out with the other movies. But
Eisenberg's good at like a very specific thing. Again, I don't know if he has the range.
He's Eisenberg also.
Yeah.
See, that's like it's like we brought up a different actress on a different show that can only play the one part. He's another.
Yeah, I mean, I really love The Art of Self-Defense, who's great in that, but again, perfectly cast. That's him.
Well, it's Zombieland. That's him. Like he's a one note. Yeah.
There's more than a few movies he's been in that I've enjoyed, but
yeah, I don't dislike him. I just don't think it's a fit.
Yeah.
But Pugs is going to defend it.
Shave fucking Elijah Wood's head, and he would have been great.
Oh well, I'm not gonna fucking say no.
He should have been the Riddler in the new one.
He could be that. Fuck, he could be the Flash.
Just give me 90-minute superhero movies again. Why does everything have to be 2.5 hours?
That depends. What superhero are we talking about? If this is Batman, I'll take a whole fucking year worth of a movie.
See, I like the last movie, but you could have cut it down a little bit. It just like
it could have been longer. I was having such a blast. Yeah, well, I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about me.
I'll even compromise at 2 hours, but you start stretching beyond that, it gets kind of hard.
I was hard the entire time.
All right, there you go. 1981 was a good year for TV movies. We also had Dark Knight of the Scarecrow.
I did not watch that when it aired.
Really? Why'd you miss that one? That's a surprise.
I was 5 and I didn't know what the fuck it was.
Oh, okay.
It was, Dan, back in these days, there was 3 channels, and whoever was watching is what we watched.
Todd, you're fucking old, given the 3-channel speech.
I remember when we got our 4th channel.
You know how much a hot dog cost back in 1970?
You know what tripped me out and made me feel even older? Someone, there's a meme going around that pointed out, and I had to go fact check it because I don't believe all memes. They'll give you a little fact and it's not true. Danny Glover was 41 in Lethal Weapon when he said, "I'm too old for this shit."
Yeah, like that's not that far off.
I'm past that. I'm 5 years past. You're 5 years on.
But he's right. That's a young man's job. Fuck that shit.
Lethal Weapon 5. Todd's gonna look like shit.
Fuck. Danny Glover's.
You know that's happening.
I know.
Fucking insane.
How are they still on active duty?
They better fucking include It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia cast. They fucking better. Or reference it at least.
Glover's gonna be retired. I mean,
Mel Gibson should be retired too.
But you could at least suspend your disbelief that he's just an older cop. Like he can still pull that off. But yeah, I mean, you can't really hide it. Danny Glover looks like an old motherfucker now. Like
now I'm too dead for this shit. Wow, Elijah was amazing in Back to the Future too. And it was like a baby's toy. I remember going to Universal Studios and seeing the Back to the Future 2 set. It was very cool.
I wish they do that Warner Brothers tour we did again.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Horror made here.
Yeah. I'll admit, even though I know Pugs is a huge fan, I do want to go drive through that Nope gimmick. They have a Universal.
I mean, that's bound to happen.
Yeah.
You got to go with.
Well, no,
Todd.
you don't know it already did. There's already photos.
Yeah,
Did
I think it's going to be added to the tram, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the way you worded it.
Oh, well, I have no option. I'm going to see it whenever I go.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to hate on it.
Yeah. I think set-wise it'll work perfect. What did you guys think of Will Smith's apology? I have yet to watch it.
I didn't care to watch it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that guy.
I'm a few days behind in news.
Well, you know what?
I
Maybe
heard
we'll
it
just
happen.
maybe we'll just wait and watch it Wednesday and react. Post show.
There you go. Yeah. I think we'll have some interesting post-show stuff coming up soon. So on Patreon.
If Will Smith was really apologetic, he'd kill himself.
Damn.
Oh no.
Lethal Weapon remake with Dan and Todd as Riggs and Murtaugh.
Okay, here's where you screwed up the casting. It should be Todd and Pugs as Riggs and Murtaugh. Of course, Pugs is Murtaugh. And Dan's obviously Joe Pesci. Annoying us the whole fucking
They
time.
fuck you in the drive-thru.
I don't know if I'm as ranty as that might be the role I most would want to play. But I don't know if I'm Pesci.
Whatever. Put Dan in blackface. Have him do Murtaugh. That's hilarious.
That
Like Lethal Weapon
definitely-
in It's Always Sunny.
Which, if you want to watch, go buy the DVDs.
I'm kind of curious if they'll pull off Lethal Weapon 5. I
It's
don't
going
know.
to be all nostalgia based.
Mel Gibson's a great director, so you know.
Yes, he is. Our Lord and Savior.
I still miss like shitty plastic bats.
I miss our background, our rear screen.
Oh.
You ever hit a fire hydrant?
Ben Grimm said the Lethal Weapon show was actually good, the one with Damon Wayans. I never watched it. I've heard that.
Didn't they fuck it when the lead got canceled? Didn't he like throw shit at like people on set?
Yeah,
yes, but that was before the show got canceled. He got kicked off the show before it was canceled, if I remember correctly.
For just being a piece of
being a
shit.
dickhead,
pissed off
yeah.
Damon. Yeah,
They replaced him with Sean William Scott, but was he the same guy?
So the two leads hated each other.
Yeah, I heard that. I never got to it. I did hear it was decent though.
Yeah, and I like Damon Wayans. I just rewatched The Glimmer Man, still one of the better Seagal ones.
It's funny you say that. It's a fun one, but most would say it's one of his. It was the beginning of the end.
It's so fun.
It is fun, though.
And you know what? The beginning of the end for Seagal is, it's not even a dip in quality. It's people finally realized how much of a shitty actor and shitty human being he was. So the quality pretty much goes like this, but people just realized it over here.
All of his early stuff, I think, is a lot of fun.
I'm not arguing that, but I don't think any of them are really good. Maybe Hard to Kill, and there was another one that there's only like, and even then, the fun of those now is watching all the character actors in the non-Seagal roles.
Oh, William Forsythe slays
Yeah.
it in Out for Justice. I don't know how we get back to Seagal, but it's a watch along, not a commentary. Hopefully, we've given you enough facts.
I know, and this is like the one they can definitely watch. Well, I'm going to watch Class Act now, I think, tonight.
Yeah. Whiny bitch.
Oh, she's soaking.
She's totally wrong the more I'm watching it. I mean, again, it's weird. Like, she's not a bad actress. It's just like she just doesn't feel like doesn't look
like a Marilyn?
like a Marilyn at all.
Yeah.
She just feels like she's playing any other role.
Yeah.
I don't need your trash ass pussy, bitch. I'm so sad.
We keep going back to the R-rated Rob Zombie monster we're not going to get, but can you
keep going
imagine
back.
the Herman Lily sex scene?
I've seen
Well,
it.
we're not going to have to imagine because we're going to get to see the closest we're going to get.
I guess Halloween too. It's like you always wanted to be fucked by Frankenstein's monster.
Ben Grimm, Blank Man is hilarious. I
The
agree.
Raven is back.
I'm a crime fighter.
Too bad we never got Handyman.
Hmm.
They had to PC it up. Bulletproof with Adam Sandler and Damon Wayans was great also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he does have a great catalog. Slasher Home Video just made me very excited by the thought of ever doing a house party retrospective.
God,
Yes.
it's been forever.
I watched all 5 not long ago, and I will watch them all again.
I don't know if that the last one I saw, and I don't even know if it was 5, was like unbearable, if I remember right.
Were Kid and Play in it?
I think so.
Was it a ripoff of Home Alone?
It's been a very long time.
Well, the 5th one came out within maybe 5 years ago.
Oh, then I didn't see that.
Okay, then you saw the 4th one probably within Mature. Colors. That's it. I'm gonna hurry up and start that Urban channel.
Colors has one of the greatest lines in cinema. With what is it? When he tells the joke about the cows, oh, we should run down there and fuck one of them. Nah, son, we should walk down there and fuck them all.
All right, I'm gonna make a hood tournament now.
I'll be on there only if we're required to wear all white.
I'll say make that happen in January after all this other stuff.
Sounds good.
I'm excited for Halloween, man. We're just hours away from the official start of the season. August 1st.
Way to go, Dan. I'm proud you're about to start it off.
We never stopped, but
yeah, but you certainly have some Halloween decorations that you don't have up all year. I can't. I got too much shit, so I've got to put it away.
Okay. No, it's a fucking horror museum here.
It's a horror museum here, but I'm talking like you don't leave your lights up all year.
I don't decorate outside. I hate my neighbors.
Oh, dude. Not at all.
We have no fucking trick-or-treaters anymore, so there's no fucking point.
Where you are?
And also, I don't go outside that much. I'm in here.
You don't even hand out candy?
I would if we had fucking trick-or-treaters, but no.
I would think your area, you'd be...
It used to.
Oh. You must, Todd, right? You've got to...
I know. I was thinking maybe I'll do an old school Halloween and have everyone come over.
No.
We always get kids.
We always take a lot of our stuff outside and line the yard. I mean, we decorate anyways, but then we'll just like take it out, and we usually get a lot of kids, although depends. I'm thinking this year is going to be a ton because I think it's going to be all back to normal.
Yeah.
We'll see. Let's go monkeypox.
We always have candy for the kids and beers for the grown-ups.
Nice.
We do like barbecue. We have hot dogs. Some people, it's funny. Some will take it, but then others, like, I don't know, worried you're like trying to roofie them or something.
You give off that vibe. Ben Grimm, it's a shame that nobody decorates outside anymore. Growing up, most houses did. Now you're lucky if 2 in a neighborhood does. Yep.
We have
lucky.
We have a lot here. I know a couple of my neighbors do mazes. Yeah, I drive the kid up and down the street so he can look at all the houses. That was this Halloween and Christmas is this time, so I've driven up these blocks and see all the shit. It's funny because one place smoothly transitions their Halloween setup to their Christmas setup. It's like a slow process, or they kind of commingle in November.
There's a lot of soulless motherfuckers out there that they don't care about anything. There's no tradition. But I was impressed last year. There were a lot of houses, and I think this year maybe even more. It just depends where you are.
Easy, you're gonna bust your fucking hunch. Social video. It's drastically streets to street here. Most have nothing, but every once in a while you'll see a decked out neighborhood.
Yeah, our neighborhood's pretty good. I mean, it's not everybody, but it's worth driving through. My brother's neighborhood, probably even more. There's more kids there. I don't know. Maybe it's more small towns are better now, I would say. I don't know if
we have people that would drive in even after they moved out of our neighborhood to bring their kids to our street.
Yeah.
So
trick or treat for me, like we'd hit our neighborhood, but we'd drive around. Like we would hit, like we went. That was one thing I'll say. My parents, like, we got like 3, 4, 5 bags full of candy because we just go everywhere. Now it's just like everybody's like waiting for it to be over. I hate it. I hate it, to be honest. Like seeing like, oh, I gotta work tomorrow. It's like, fuck you. Be tired at work.
Dan, being tired at work fucking sucks.
It does, but
I'm
for
with the other
Halloween, if you have kids, Pugs, are you not gonna go all out or call in sick tomorrow? Well, you might.
Sure,
you never know. You never
I don't want
know.
kids. No, it's a no.
I don't either, but you know.
No,
Dan would go all out.
Fucking pro-lifer.
Right, there you go, Ben. Be fucking tired one day.
Yeah.
I'm tired every day. No.
I'll always rant. It's just like, dude, come on. Like, even my brothers sometimes, I'm just like, it's Halloween. Let's feel the magic, you know? But kids are different. Not all kids.
I never stop, so that's why it's like another day. Really, everyone else it's mine.
There we go. Solutions.
Adopt paganism. Make it a religious holiday. Skip work.
Yeah, or call in sick. Make something up. It's options. The biggest thing that I think annoys the shit out of me is people that are trying not to do it on Halloween now. That drives me fucking mad.
What?
Trying to do it like
the weekend?
Yeah, weekend or whatever.
You know that's not unheard of, right?
It's fine by
I don't want it to.
It's become a thing more and more, but
it was a thing. They even have that in if you pay attention in House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah.
When they're trick or treating, it's on a Saturday. It's like the 27th. So if you ever notice that, watch it.
I have no issues with like the trunk or treat things they do. That's fine, but that's not a replacement. Like that's my thing.
Even though, here those are always on Halloween here too.
It's no sense of adventure anymore. I mean, you wander out, you go. I mean, I understand why kids don't go alone, but even then, you get dropped off, you hit the houses, you go back to your car, you drive around. There's just no sense of adventure anymore, man.
Well, not to be the old asshole here, but that sounds like a lot of work that I'm not willing to do. Fuck these kids.
I'll be the old asshole. I don't care. Maryland's annoying me more than I.
Billy Bean, Wisconsin is terrible about moving it to the weekend.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like small Midwest towns are where it's at, probably at this point.
Yeah.
Here comes Raquel Welch. Billy Bean, in Nevada, we got it off as it was also Nevada Statehood Day. So we went crazy on Halloween. There, you're doing it right.
There you go.
Okay, we all moved to Nevada.
Yeah, really, I've been fucking up.
I'm not saying I want something bad to happen, but the next bad thing that does happen needs to happen on Halloween so that just everybody gets it off.
But you
What do you
understand
that you're talking about like a 9/11 scenario?
No, I'm not rooting for something.
you
I'm
literally
just saying,
are, because you know something's going to happen. No,
if it's going to happen.
But it's not an if. Something's going to happen on Halloween. There'll be a news story out of it. And now it's all Dad's fault. Remember this.
Wills it to it then, so everybody gets the day
But
off.
we want to get the day off for another fucking 20, 40 years because we still have to go to work on 9/11, which is bullshit.
And Dan, that would just dominate the holiday every year. You'd actually ruin the holiday by having
everybody would ignore whatever it is
having 9/12 on Halloween.
Well, you're going awfully big. I'm just saying, like,
why it has to be big to get the fucking day off.
I don't know, or
it would have to be on November 1st. You stupid fuck.
I don't know. Whatever. I just want the fucking day off.
Because you'd still have to work on the day after, which is the day you don't want to go in.
Then really,
the
really
day
bad,
after Halloween.
So you get like the first week off. Just give the week off. How about that? Why the fuck not?
I mean, I'm for it. I'll take the whole month.
There you go.
Fucking Dan, wanting another 9/12.
I didn't. You created that. That's not what
you said. I wanted something bad to happen where we get a day off.
I did not. I said if.
See, this is what I wish I get into. No, I wish something bad would happen. What's your words were, Dan?
Chris, you're Texas, right? Everybody's moving to Texas, so that'd be unusual.
We got to hold on to them guns.
What's up, Sanjo?
Nice to see you, Sanjo.
Don't worry, I'll clip it out. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, this year, of course, I've got Scarefest and everything, but trying to think some Halloween traditions I haven't done in a while that I want to try and do again. Definitely going to try and hit at least a couple haunts.
I already saw Spirit Stories popping up. I was going to send the photo yesterday and I forgot.
Was it at the Planned Parenthoods?
It was actually.
I hadn't thought of that. You're probably right. I
sent the meme to you guys.
Oh, okay.
It was actually in a closed Sears, but
okay.
Ron, deep throating the
mandible claw. Ron, that's right. The one tentacle Cthulhu.
She's a pretty good Bride of Frankenstein there. I did do Frankenstein's monster 1 year, and I pulled it off pretty well. I'm not super tall, but
Big Crack Rock. Every Halloween, I dig up a grave and pray over the corpse until I feel like I've consumed the soul.
Yeah, tradition, wholesome traditions.
Yep.
That's the Ed Gein way.
Is Hollywood Forever Cemetery doing anything, Pugs?
They haven't announced it, but more than likely they do.
Did you go to the Night of the Living Dead screening there? That to me is so cool.
I went dressed as a zombie. I don't know if it was the same year you were talking about because they do it a couple times. Yeah, I went in full makeup. It was fun.
Oh, it's awesome.
Did you know now you can like pay extra and like park on the lot?
That's what I did. You had to do that before, yeah.
I didn't know that until like just maybe last year.
Oh yeah, that shit sells out though. I got to see the 10-year anniversary of the Devil's Rejects there, and then Rob Zombie played in the not the mausoleum, but one of the fucking things. Like they did a short set. He did the Ramones song and stuff. It was fucking rad.
Is that where you tried to boo Sherry?
I boo her every chance I get, dude.
You guys have never been to the Dawn of the Dead Mall or any of the stuff down that way. That's a trip. You got to get you guys to come out like this.
Well,
way.
no, I'm already planning that once I'm in another area. That's not that far.
Oh,
I'm rooting against that, Todd. Just so you know.
Think there's only one thing that can stop it now. I think though a lot of those areas, like I don't know if there's anybody from like the Pittsburgh area in the chat, but they do Halloween pretty big. Ohio, I know a lot of people from Ohio where it still feels like a big thing.
Uh-oh, he's getting a gun.
It's just gonna start.
Happy Sanjo. Any chance Rob Zombie's Munsters turns out to actually be good? There's always a chance.
Yeah, possible.
I think a couple casting issues are going to be a bit of an issue no matter what, though.
You know, I'm wondering also, because you know we've all been complaining about this trailer. The fact that this is basically being treated 100% like a direct-to-video film, like exactly like they did Tremors, and the last Tremors, and that last American Pie. It's literally being treated like that. So even to the exact same release model, and the people who cut those trailers for those shitty home video releases for those movies, the home video trailer department always puts out shitty trailers. When's the last time you saw a trailer for like a Universal directive? Like, oh, I got to see that. Even
they don't care as much. Yeah, that's true.
Even going back to like some like Darkman 2, the trailer was garbage for then too. I mean, that's how long I think that department 100 years ago. So I'm hoping that's the case here. Though not saying Dan would say the American Pie Girls Rules trailer represented the film perfectly, but the other ones you can't deny.
I think it'll be better than American Pie Girls Rule. I feel we'll be able to say that.
I don't even know. It's the miscasting of beloved characters is going to be the hardest part.
I never noticed that clown.
Yeah.
That's badass.
There's a whole lot going on here. It's so cool.
Well, dude, that clown mask is they painted a little extra, but it's the one that Joker used in Batman 66, and Heath Ledger did the homage in the opening of The Dark Knight. That's fucking cool.
I haven't been to a costume party in a while.
Those rallies don't count. Everyone dressed as ghosts.
That's fucked up. We do need to. I hope this year I'll actually be able to do it. We need to dress up on the show.
At least he didn't say better than the ones you guys dress as Panthers at.
Oh my god, that'd be fucking awesome if we all do this. Jack comes as a member of what I said earlier, and I come as one of those.
So I ruined my
can
sombrero.
Be from the fucking the one from The Offer, The League. And you're the cartel. Yeah.
You can tell Sid's having a lot of fun in this movie. Yeah, Marilyn's annoying the shit out of me. Not right. So, to clarify, there's 2 Addams Family projects right now, right? Because I know Christina Ricci's back.
But she's not as Wednesday.
She's on the show Wednesday as Morticia.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I misread this then.
You probably just
There are two projects though that I have read about.
Yeah,
But that is the same one that you're talking about.
Well, I thought it was Catherine Zeta-Jones as Morticia. That's what's confusing.
Maybe you're right.
Actually, yeah.
I think I'm right, and you're
like
wrong.
Luis Gomez or whatever.
No, I think she's someone else on the show though, but she's on that one.
Okay, just like the older version of Wednesday is what I thought. I mean, again, I'm not an expert on this, but I swear to God, she's playing Wednesday.
No, she's on the show Wednesday, but yeah. Fuck. Now I'm all confused.
You can look it up.
I know Catherine Zeta-Jones is Morticia, and I don't know how that times out with Christina Ricci also being Morticia.
No, her character's unannounced. We got Luis Guzman as Gomez, Catherine Zeta-Jones as Morticia, Jenny Ortega as Wednesday, and Christina Ricci is in the cast, but it's what she's doing is unannounced.
Okay. I kind of almost wouldn't have minded just Christina Ricci grown up out on her own as Wednesday Addams.
I'm with you too.
Yeah.
She can go to law school.
I don't know what I would do with her.
Oh, there goes that clown again. Fuck yeah. Come back. You don't know what you would do with her? I think you have an idea.
Your biggest issue is always going to be making it feel a little bit too modern day. But, yeah.
Bates Motel updated it pretty well, so I have faith.
Yeah, you can do it. It's just a challenge. I don't know what kind of jabronis in 1981 would choose Wizard of Oz over this.
It's one time a year, Dan.
No, fuck it. This is like a premiere.
Well,
if you were in 81 and you chose Wizard of Oz over this, you can go fuck yourself.
I'm just gonna say it like this: they could have just bumped Joni Loves Chachi the day before and not had to fucking go head to head. Whoever made that decision.
81, I'm surprised we didn't see a Raiders of the Lost Ark billboard in the background.
See, those are Halloween decorations.
I do like those old, like, cartoony decorations. That shit rules.
You can, once in a while, you'll get lucky on eBay and find, like, some really, like, which is always bizarre to find vintage stuff from 30 years ago that's still in the package, never opened. I don't know how that happens, but
gets put in the garage.
Dude, this shit just reminded me, like, remember, like, when you went to the market and they had the coloring books and it was Universal Monsters? Oh my god, those are so fucking badass. Yeah, look for those. Oh, pickpocket. Bitch.
My issues with certain things now is just room because, you know, it is more of a house or a museum than a house. So, I mean, I can pack. I mean, we're actually at a point where the power barely holds what we have outside. So something's kind of got to go if you want to put more stuff. So I've always wanted to go like all scary, like not, you know, kid-friendly blow-ups, just all like scary, disturbing
fucking
kind of
Cannibal
stuff.
Corpse cover. Fuck yeah, Dan, do it.
Yeah. Well, I got in trouble with my microwave, which, man, that was funny. That didn't take long at all to get the note.
I don't know, what was that?
It was like the I mean, I did a bunch of themes, but the one that got me was, I think it was the microwave with like the baby prop like exploded and then like fingers and shit all over the place. It was gruesome. Awesome. And then they said, I still remember fucking assholes like, would you want a child to see this?
Yeah, that's why I put it out there.
See, I think, if you would have had like a head instead of a baby, you might have got away with it.
It wasn't just that.
What about a baby's head?
I mean, it was basically like a massacre scene, and I did have the microwave, and yeah.
Big microwave massacre fan then? You're like, whoever gets this reference.
I wish I was a little more talented, like doing like props and stuff, like and gimmicks and everything. I'd like to just William Castle the fuck.
You gotta practice more. That's how you get good at it.
It's also having more people that are willing to participate in that.
It was Herman the whole time, and he would have got away with it too. It was those meddling kids.
When does your Hocus Pocus 2 drop, Pugs?
August 30th, I believe.
Oh, fuck. That's earlier than I thought.
Okay. Month.
Or September 30th. I know it's the 30th.
Yeah, August 30th, I think, is Disney Day, and then that. I know it's after Disney Day, whatever.
Okay. Yeah, August 30th. September 30th, I'm sorry. I am fucking so excited.
I don't know. I'm like more middle of the road on that than you two. You hate it, right, Todd?
What?
Hocus Pocus? Are you the Hocus Pocus hater?
No, I did
that.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
I've never shied away from my love of it, so that's why I felt okay. I was talking about it, but
It's
we will cross that bridge. I didn't see her in the thing, but
I can't imagine you wouldn't bring back Thora Birch.
Well, not everyone says, "Yeah, I want to come back," or
Thora Birch would. Like, here's your check, come back.
I don't know her financial situation.
A couple of things I've seen her in recently, I'm pretty sure she'd be down. I don't know. I could be wrong, but
scheduling, who knows? Whatever. Fucking Bette Midler came back. I'm good.
I kind of feel like that would do okay theatrically. I mean, that movie.
It probably would. They should have switched Hocus Pocus 2 and Lightyear.
You know why they won't? Because if you didn't have Disney Plus already, you're gonna get it if you're Hocus. That's when they're driving people to the platform. But yes, Lightyear should have gone to Disney Plus too.
Yeah.
But
that just didn't seem. I mean, I haven't watched the movie. I don't have any opinion on the movie quality, but it just seemed like kind of a bad idea in general.
It's fine. It should have been better. But I fucking hate what they did with the ending.
It was in 3D at least, I guess.
You think that's it for Toy Story?
No, I don't know if you know the concept, Dan. It's
his backstory.
No. This is the movie that Andy watched when he was a kid that the toy line is based off of.
Oh, okay. I thought it was okay.
So yeah, it's real. Wait, no, it's a movie. Toy Story was like the real, yeah.
And there we go.
There it is.
I love that movie.
Yeah,
it's great.
And you got some bonuses. We talked.
See, this should be a shirt.
Oh, the photo.
Yeah, or just this whole scene, and even with the skull and the candles.
Yeah,
fun. But Oh man.
So how do you
buy
compare
that.
it to the last two Munster Go Home? You got a favorite out of the two?
So
Well,
far, Monsters Go Home I think is better, but this one's a whole lot of fun.
You know what? My nostalgia goes with this one.
I get it.
Yeah, it might have been hitting me a little more with this one too. I wouldn't say better, just yeah. I think like a Halloween watch. If you told me I had to watch one again at Halloween, I'd watch this. But yeah, hope you guys had fun. Once again, I will be on Slasher Home Video in the Chats channel in a little over a couple hours from now.
What are you guys going over?
Just a general talk. Nothing
Oh, okay.
in particular. Yeah. Your final, you got about 3 hours to vote for the next horror YouTuber of the month at Slaughterport's channel. That includes Slasher Home Video, Real Fifth Beetle, Cable Channel 11, and Visited by Voices. So please do, because I mean, it's, I think, within like 2, maybe 3 votes, something like that. I haven't had the complete count like Jake, but you can literally go vote now and change that if you wanted to. So please do. Once again, Slaughterport, but subscribe to everybody. That's what it's all about. So subscribe to all those great channels if you haven't already. And
Slash Home Video. Yes, please come. It's my first official stream.
Official stream. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, that'll be a good time. Just talking general, just horror in general. And on that note, we will be back with our next Munster screening maybe next Sunday. I don't know if we have an exact date. Next Sunday? Okay, we'll say official then. Don't want to commit us, but we'll be back with that. We'll, of course, be covering the new one, which will be very interesting. And we'll see where everything falls. On that note, guys, once again, patreon.com/fleshwoundfeatures all starts at just $1, and you get a lot of cool shit. I think we'll have some we'll have an after show probably on Wednesday, most likely. Some other bonus stuff coming soon. And that's all I've got, guys. So on that note, good night.
Good evening.
I'll see you in Disneyland.